And we're going with another review of one of this week's offer cars. Now this is one I wasn't originally planning to do, because when I saw that the Lampadardeen Novak was the LS Car Meet prize ride vehicle, I thought the what, who now?
Oh my god, who cares?
And I originally wasn't going to do anything with that. I thought it looks a bit rubbish, what's the point? But then it is quite an easy challenge, and you've still got time to do it. You need to win one race on one day. So if, and I know I always say this, but if you follow my video on how to win the LS Car Meet drag races, that will tell you everything you need to know to get your one win in and to get this car for absolutely free. And the reason I changed my mind is because when I got it, even though the version that you get from the LS Car Meet has possibly the worst custom, the worst combination, should I say, of customisations and liveries I've ever seen. It's absolutely disgusting.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
So you'll need to do some work with that as soon as you get it. But I think I've managed to make this one look reasonable. And as you can probably tell from this lap, this is the first time I have driven this car in anger, although I did drive it to my auto shop to do the customization, and that's when I decided it was worthy of a video, purely, well, mainly because I love how this thing sounds. This has a really nice, gruff, meaty sound, but unfortunately that isn't backed up with nice, gruff, meaty performance off-road. Now, I have put SUV tyres on this thing. Maybe I should have tested it on a lap of the map. In fact, I will do a lap of the map and I'll pop the time in at the end. But on the road, it's actually quite nice. Off the road, it's not brilliant. That would probably be significantly better with off-road tyres. But let's face it, this sort of thing is only ever going to do the school run. And if you do the school run the way I'm driving this, there's not going to be much of it left by the time you get there. There's not going to be much of your kids left by the time you get there either. So off-road, I'm not going to say slightly disappointing, because I don't think I expected much from it. It suffers from the exact same thing that so many of these SUVs suffer from, in that it's so ridiculously light. As soon as you try and go at any sort of speed off-road, it just gets thrown off course. What I'm also finding is it does seem to suffer from quite a lot of understeer, as you can see by the fact that I keep smashing this into corners, although it did do a good job of the jump. Right, so this is the difficult bit as we get around the streets towards the end, which is always fun, especially in a car which apparently seems to both understeer and oversteer. So let's be honest, I'm not rating this highly at the moment. The turning, it's almost like there's a delay. It kind of feels like the steering wheel is connected to the front wheels by fax, because you turn the wheel and just nothing happens for a little while. So as we come over here, let's see what the final time is. I can't even get it over the finish line. Yeah, so, is this worth it? At this point, I'm going to say, I don't know. It depends if you like the look. It's not a great car to drive. The handling is all over the place. The off-road performance isn't good. It's based on a Maserati, so it's quite a nice looking thing, but I would say, do you know what? It's free. It's only going to take you 5 minutes to win a drag race. Maybe it's going to be okay. So here's the time it did. Here's where it sits on the across the map lap board. And after I did this, I will take it around the full lap, and here's the time it managed to do on a full lap of the map. So I hope you enjoyed that, and hope you found that useful. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next one.